Okay, so when are you going to move then?
Your Honor, I have had to deal with all the demands of the court, so I cannot explore that.
Ma'am,
So
I understand all of that. The question becomes, when can you move?
that is a question mark to you and me both, Your Honor. I do not know. I have nowhere to go. I am solo in this world.
Okay, ma'am, I don't know. You guys keep talking about lawyers. I've not met them. I don't know.
By necessity, where your court is located, the cell tower, Wi-Fi for the buildings, I will literally fry and be unable to move. That's why I couldn't come.
This squatter showed up in court with her landlord. It went downhill instantly. She actually claimed she couldn't appear in person because Wi-Fi and electronics in the courtroom would fry her body. Yes, you heard that right. That was her excuse. It's honestly one of the strangest offenses I've ever seen. And somehow she said it with a completely straight face. Judge Simpson kept his cool, but you could see he was seconds away from losing patience. What do you think? Was she being serious? Or should someone who owes $12,000 in rent lose all rights at that point? Let's jump in and watch this squatter get completely shut down.
Pamela Peel.
All right. Ms. Gerler here?
She's on the phone.
I do not know how this got muted again, Your Honor. I believed I was unmute. I have been present.
You're good right now.
I was there. Okay.
All right. Where are you folks in regard to this case? Did you receive a copy of her answer?
Yes, I did. Yes, I received it on the 13th. So I'm the owner of the home at Way, Dexter, Michigan, where the defendant is now occupying the first floor. I'm very nervous in this setting, so that's why I wrote everything.
That's okay. Me too. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm seeking possession of my property, and I want the defendant to move out immediately. We have no lease. On September 23rd, 2021. The defendant and I made a month-to-month verbal rental agreement, and she agreed to pay $995 a month on the first day of each month following the first payment. On October 4th of this year, I gave the defendant the proper 30-day notice demanding possession of my property because of non-payment of rent.
Well, okay, let me stop you there.
Okay.
A 30-day can't be the subject of a non-payment of rent action.
Okay. So.
All right. Do you want her to move, or are you just terminating her tenancy? I mean, are you terminating her tenancy and want her to move, or do you want her to pay you?
I want her to move, and I want to also have a money judgment. So I can't do that?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay. That's what I want.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm seeking a money judgment from the court for all back that she owes me as of December 1st, 2023, which is $11,995 plus court costs, $215, and service fee of $68.
So how much is your
So the total
claim?
money judgment requested from the court is $12,278.
All right, Ms. Gerler, what do you have to say to that?
Your Honor, when I first moved in, it was to be a temporary arrangement. I had another place lined up that did not end up being represented appropriately. It was to be vacated and renovated. Didn't happen. I have attempted along the way to give Ms. Peel, the plaintiff, money. I became extremely ill with COVID, which I have long COVID, along with 2 other disabilities. When I became behind in rent because of illness and sought help from local agencies, the plaintiff was offered money from Faith in Action, and she declined those monies. And there were other monies from other agencies that would have been available that would have satisfied my arrearages at that time of $2,985. Declining those monies led me to believe that she simply wanted me to move out. So I tried to start packing possessions, became ill with COVID again. I have, in the court documents, outlined to you the many times since then that I have been afflicted with every COVID variant. I already have a serious extreme condition of electrohypersensitivity that I cannot easily find a place to live. I cannot live in group settings, be exposed to Wi-Fi, wireless meters, be near cell towers.
So get this. This squatter shows up to court owing over $12,000 in rent. And her excuse for not showing up in person? Wi-Fi, cell towers, and courtroom electronics will fry her body. I'm not even kidding. That was her defense. She's out here acting like radiation is attacking her, while the landlord is just trying to get their house back. Judge Simpson kept his cool, but you could tell he was 2 seconds away from losing it. Be honest, do you think she's actually sick or just allergic to accountability? It gets even wilder. She says she needs a rural environment because of her health issues. Like, ma'am, you're a squatter, not a home buyer with a Pinterest dream board. Meanwhile, the judge is patiently explaining that the landlord just wants their property back, but she keeps stalling with paperwork excuses and fake science. Honestly, I don't know how judges keep a straight face. If she's lying, she deserves double rent. If she's telling the truth, somebody get her a tinfoil hat and a tent in the woods. What do you guys think? Should squatters like this get any sympathy, or zero rights the second they stop paying?